What? Okay, remix. Okay. Wait again a minute. Come on, y'all, chime in. Hey. Hey. That's a sheet of rock. Hey. Terrell, you number one. Hey. Terrell, number one. Hey. What, y'all? Wait again a minute. 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 You know it's getting good when you look your tongue out.
Right. Like, hey. Hello. Welcome to another episode of Wait Again a Minute. This episode is brought to you by Wait Again a Minute podcast. Today is December the 30th, 2020. One more day. 2020 is about to say bye-bye. Everyone ready? Ready for 2021?
I just wonder what in the world we had to look forward to. Like, I wonder, like, how's it going to be?
I think 2021 is going to be better. I don't know. Pint was saying something about 2021 was going to be worse than 20 because
Possibly.
then she's legal.
Yeah. like in Paint Voice, that bitch about to turn up. 2021 showing off because she can drink. They legal now. But they can't back that alcohol. 2021 is something.
I don't know, but I'm ready though.
I'm praying for the best, but I'm not even sure. I mean, for one, there's a new strand of this corona that's coming out. They're supposed to kill you in 24 hours. You know,
I ain't heard that.
I did.
Really?
I did, yes. My aunt keep me on my toes. I don't be looking at all those news channels, but basically it's another one. It's in Egypt. I mean, not Egypt. It's in Europe somewhere. They haven't hit the U.S., but
I hope it's
supposed to be a strand coming out. I'm not sure.
Well, you know, I'm just like this. You can't walk around in fear. You know, you can't keep like really, you know, worrying about it because I think for one thing, it's stressing and killing more people before they actually really get it because they're so stressed. Because you know, stress can kill you too.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? So you like worried about it, you're hyperventilating, you're having anxiety attacks because I have heard so many people talk about anxiety attacks, panic attacks, stress, everything this year than I've ever heard. Mm-hmm. Like even like a lot of the celebs, not only like us regular folks, but a lot of the celebs are having the same issues as far as mental health. So I'm praying and I'm hopeful that 2021, she might be legal, as Pike says, but I think she's going to be better. I really think she's going to be better.
I mean, I don't see the schools opening up.
Do you think that's going to be a forever thing, though?
I'm not going to say it's forever thing, but I really don't see it happening this year, 2021. I just don't see school opening up at all. But with the new year coming, I'm thinking, I want to think positive.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So do you do New Year's resolutions and stuff like that?
Let me tell you something. I always get a journal, all these cute little journals, and write stuff down, and I don't follow not near one of those New Year's resolutions. But
me either. For the most part, me either.
But I decided to do something a little different. One thing I do want to do, as far as me, because of stress, is lose weight. So what I did to help me, I basically started working out before the new year.
Oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do a 40-day challenge.
And what's that challenge?
Like, whatever it is that you want to give up for those 40 days, whether it's social media. Like, I'm going to do snacks and sweets.
It sound good.
I'm going to do snacks and sweets because I want to be able to lose a couple of pounds and just kind of like discipline myself to do something. So I was saying that I also want to do well, I don't really drink alcohol anyway, so that wouldn't be a good one for me.
As soon as I write down, as soon as I say, I'm gonna take sodas away for 40 days. The Pepsi be like, sheet of rock. And I be like, what? What? Soon as I say I'm gonna take the snacks away, and I don't eat much bread.
See, that's
but
another thing.
Soon as I say, okay, I'm not gonna do bread, the bread be like Rashida Nate. Rashida Nate. The bread called my whole name. So it's like I'm just gonna go with the flow and just like I said, I'm just gonna stick. I don't want to say diet because it does not.
No, I'm not gonna say
me.
diet, but I'm gonna do the challenge because I want this. I want to discipline myself on a whole lot of things for next year. One, I want to discipline myself to lose weight, but I'm gonna just take away some things and stop. Change my eating a little bit,
right?
Especially like with the snacks and everything, because with the pandemic, I didn't gain a lot of weight, and I'm not liking it, like not at all.
Right.
So with that being said, and then when you're stressing about different things or whatever, you eat, or some people don't eat, but for the most part, like with me, when I stress, I eat. Because it's like, oh my goodness. So it's
me
like,
too. Or I drink a soda. It just make me so happy when I drink a soda, especially a cold Pepsi. They even started getting the Latina can.
You thinking about
the little mini can? It just, it's not a big one. It's just a little one. But then when I look, I done bought a whole little box of them, and they be gone. So I just bought the 2 liter.
Right.
But what works for me, I started working out before the new year. Because it worked better for me. They had the quarantine, so I'm kind of off track, but I'm done now. So I'll be back getting into the mode next week. And I'm determined. And it's like once I started, I felt good. And I like to post in my story because it helps me to keep a journal. I take my picture, I save my stories. And let me tell you something, I pack my bag. And I say to myself, I'm going to work out. I'm going to start before the new year because this is what works for me. So it was working good until I had to quarantine. So now, like I said, now it's over. Now I got to get my mind back right to say I'm going to start. And I am because I motivate. You never know who watching or who looking at you or noticing you. And let me tell you something. I don't know if he listening or looking, but shout out to our high school buddy, Antoine Willie. I'm just gonna tell you, you make me feel so good. He shouted me out every morning when I got into Planet Fitness. And he was like, go Rob. He just made me feel so good. And at first I was like, I ain't going to back him. But let me tell you something. I started going to back him every morning because he don't know the motivation. He pushed me to one car. He said, I'm gonna look for you tomorrow morning.
How long do you work out?
I work out for an hour. And what I do is I pack my bag. I even lay my gym clothes out at night. And my bag is packed, my uniform on the hanger. And what I would do, it's cold outside. So what I would do, so I have to work out, is I would put my uniform, my boots, my whole bag, and pack it at night and put it in my car. So if I'm going to go outside to that cold car, I might as well wait on to start it up and go head on to the gym. Right. And I go and do it with my hoodie and my leggings on. And let me tell y'all something, it has worked for me. It really worked for me.
That's good.
And like I said, you never know who I do it to motivate myself, but then I also had messages in my inbox. I have motivated people with me doing that. So that's just I'm gonna work towards that.
See the gym, the gym, we just have a bad relationship.
It works for me.
We just won't stay together.
Well, I hear you, and I'm God knows I'm with you, but I'm having a hard time trying to piece it together. You saying you go to the gym, but you drink the soda.
When I quarantined, I went back to messing with sodas. And I call myself doing it better because I never really buy the mini sodas, the little teeny cans. I buy the ginger ale for my baby, but I actually started buying the small mini Pepsi, something I wasn't doing before. And I tried to sugarcoat it by buying the small cans. So make it like, where it's not a big 16 ounce, so it's not a 2 liter. So I ain't gonna buy none. I'm not gonna buy none. I was buying my diet green tea, Lipton tea. I was doing good, and it just worked for me not to say diet or take stuff away. I just do it. Because let me tell you something. If you work out, it works for me. If I work out in the morning, I'm not going to drink. When I was working out, I'm not going to drink a soda in the middle of the day.
Oh, no, I'll leave
because I feel like I wasted my time getting out of bed at 4:30 to get to the gym by 5. I wasted all that if I'm
you work out from 5 a.m. to 6 a.m.?
Yes. Okay. Or sometime I work out up to 6:10, 6:15. And
so do you have like a goal of like weight loss
No.
or anything? So no goal, just
because that's gonna. I tried that. That's gonna distract me too. That's gonna distract me too.
So have you tried to fast?
In the past, I feel like once I see some results, then I would probably do the fasting. But I have detox before.
Yeah, I think that's what this challenge is for me though. It's more like a fast because I'm only gonna do it for 40 days. So it's gonna really be more like a fast.
Can you do us a favor for motivate me and the viewers, our supporters? I want you to keep a journal on your story. Like,
oh, see, I don't know. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do that.
No, because I want to know if you cheat. Like, be honest. I want to know if you cheat.
Yeah.
Like on your story. Show on your story the things that you've done throughout that day.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna do that. But I'm gonna do it for 40 days starting on Friday.
So what you say you're gonna do again?
No snacks.
Okay.
Oh, I ain't gonna be able to do that.
Yeah.
Cause we already know you gonna eat candy all day.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do any snacks.
So when you say snacks, what you mean? What's in it?
Snacks, like I got a big old Ziploc bag full of candy
corn. Eat healthy, Miss Go. You eat like we go to town. She don't buy yogurt and had it.
Yeah, I do have refrigerator.
She had oatmeal cups and stuff, and we be trying to get a big omelet and everything. She would have her oatmeal.
But see, that's the thing. Like I'll do that right. Okay. Then I get a bag of hot fries and eat the whole bag of hot fries like in like less than 5 minutes. I just sit and eat the whole bag of hot fries.
I see you eat rice cakes too.
No, I don't do rice cakes.
Okay, somebody I know eat the little rice cake too.
Eat like hot fries.
Okay.
Then I eat like but I don't eat that many candy corns. Like I actually only eat maybe about 6 pieces of candy corn.
No, sometimes you eat the whole bag.
No, I don't, because I got a big old bag. I don't eat that. Okay. I go in there and get like maybe 6 pieces, eat it, then that's good. But like,
so what's your favorite snack?
Hot fries. The handicap.
Well, how about this? Let's just change the dynamic.
But I eat that with yogurt.
Okay. Let's talk about 2020.
It was
2020 was, oh my God, 2020. Let me say this. I think 2020 was really stressful for. What are you back there doing, Gail?
2020, let me tell you something. It has caused me to be a little lazy. Like, how can I put it?
For a lot of people, because I don't even want to get dressed.
Okay, because my daughter was like, "Ma, you haven't even looked at Nadia's folder. I know she's in school, but to me, she's not in school. So it's like, it has made me lazy."
Wait a minute. Yes. So to you, if you're saying to you she's not in school, then you know to her she don't feel like she's in school.
Right. And my baby was like, "I just want to go back to Miss Valerie. I just want to go back to school and learn." She's I don't want to do the computer anymore. So it's like, it has made me lazy, and it has been a comfort zone in certain areas. Because I'm the type of mom, I'm going to look through the folder. And her teacher comes every Thursday to bring supplies for the next week. And I don't look at nothing. I don't know.
Well, I feel like 2020 was kind of like unexpected for most, including myself. You know, everyone pretty much had like goals or plans or trips booked or whatever that they had to cancel or couldn't do or whatever. Even like for me, I'm not going to say 2020 really put a damper on a lot of things that I had planned other than trips. And that's fine. That saved me a couple of dollars. So that's always a good thing, to save some money. And it has made me lazy to the point where I don't even feel like getting dressed. Like, only thing I want to do is put on some sweatpants.
It's a comfort zone for everybody.
Or whatever, right.
I like for real, I didn't buy my baby no sneakers. I didn't. And I keep her as comfortable as possible. So I feel like I saved money. I didn't buy her no boots. I want to buy my baby like 5 pair of Crocs. She loves them. With a cute little socks. I had every color leggings. I ain't buy her no jeans because she chunky.
Let me ask you this. She's not
sit in the house in jeans.
One of our viewers said that 2020 made them cry a lot. And did you guys? I didn't experience that, but
I did because a lot of people, like some close people that I know, have passed from the virus. Mm-hmm. And I think it hit me even more Christmas when it was probably like 10 of us out at the family house for Christmas, and it just wasn't right. I ain't say I cried a lot, but I'm sad. Like,
yeah, I think
sad.
Yeah, I think it made a lot of people sad. I'm not gonna say I cried a lot, but it was kind of sad. And then you can't help, even if it's something happened to someone else's family, you might not know them, but it's just the fact that something happened to their family, so you feeling sad for them, like, dang.
And I'm a hugger.
Right, and it's like,
so
a lot
my
changed.
family on
I'm a
the
hugger
boom
too.
side, yeah, I'm a hugger. They are too, and you should see my baby, my nephew. They running my great aunt, and she had to stop them. She was running from them around the yard, like she felt so bad, but she wouldn't hug them. And them children, they didn't know what's wrong with my aunt. They didn't know, like.
So I guess it's safe to say that everybody had like mixed feelings and emotions, because as I read the comment that the young lady made, I didn't cry a lot, but I found myself being depressed.
Right.
And I kept saying, like, what in the world? Like,
Yeah, I was.
and I couldn't figure it out, like, why?
Yeah.
Nothing made me happy. And I can honestly say I didn't lose anything during the pandemic, but that was only by the grace of God. So it was like, what is it? Right. So I guess everybody processed stuff differently, or
it's been the last 2 months for me.
Mm-hmm. The last 2 months for you, Pint.
So how the last 2 months been for you, Pint?
It's just been, I think 2020 overall wasn't that bad for me until we just got right here, probably to the holidays. It seemed like everything started happening. I'm talking about death after death.
Mm-hmm.
Family-wise, yes. And like Rock said, other people's families that we're connected to, it's just so much stuff that been, and then outside of deaths, it's just been like, I don't know, it didn't got the best of me. 2020 did everything to me but took me out.
And it's
Thank
like
God ain't took you out, honey.
Yeah, that's like life is short. It's like you can be doing good
exactly
one week and you gone the next.
Same day.
Yeah.
Same day
And
for some people.
it's sad that people out here are still shooting and doing other crimes.
Right.
And that you would think that we would come together.
Right. It would open up some people's eyes.
And you know, and it didn't. Some people didn't change them. It
didn't change. And then some of them don't even think about it. They're not concerned. It's just another day. It's just another year. What's the big deal? But then some of those same people that might have been out doing these things, it probably has affected them and their family as far as someone passing from COVID or whatever. But they don't care.
But this is the thing that I don't get. People say, well, because of the pandemic, they lost their job. That doesn't give you a reason to go out here and break in people's cars or break into people's homes.
Right.
So it's like, no,
because everyone's struggling right now.
I'm not buying it. And everybody has a struggle.
Right.
Although my struggle may not be yours.
Exactly.
It's still a struggle.
It's still a
I'm
struggle.
gonna respect you for where you are and whatever you got going on. But don't come and give me no lame bull crap about, oh, he doing that, she doing that because the pandemic. No, that's just who they are.
Yeah.
Right.
Own up to it. That's just who they are.
And then people committing suicide, just like the other day on the news, they was talking about the guy that killed his child and the girlfriend or whatever. But then on the same time, while they over there taking care of that, I think it was on the radio, came across on the radio that somebody right around the corner and got shot.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
shooting, so it's like
you would think that the nation, the world, the young folks, the guns and knives and weapons would come together, and some of them they don't care.
But see, with the young folks, I don't think they're really too concerned about that. Like,
They're
honestly,
concerned
I
about
really
them,
don't think it's
and that's
coming
it.
across to the young folks like, okay, there's an issue going on right now. People are dying. It could be someone in your family, someone in your friend family, whatever. It's not something that they're too concerned about. This is what I want to do. This is what I want. This is how I want to move, and this is what I'm going to do, period. That's just it. But at the same time, the older ones, us, we are more so worried about what's going on, how to make it right, how to get everything right or whatever, so it can be better for the younger ones that do make it to be older. You get what I'm saying? So it's like you had the marches going on. You had the riots going on. At the same time, all of that's going on. You had police killing some folks. Then you had the COVID killing the other folks. And then you had the rest of us who wasn't affected by none of that, stressing out, trying to make sure it don't happen to us.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So you have a whole lot going on, and just this year, it's like, oh my God.
Gotta
And
balance.
you know, the
Right.
crazy thing is, we were all excited. 2020 this, 2020 that, and it's like you always got to be careful what you ask for, because guess what, you'll get that and some. So it's like with 2020 being that whatever it was, I still felt like whatever hand you are dealt doesn't mean that you have to keep that hand.
Right.
It's up to you making a conscious decision
Right.
to do something different.
And even though 2020 was bad, and I feel sorry for the ones that I know that has lost loved ones, it seemed like she the rock traveled the most in 2020. Like that was my little outlet. Like I started out for my birthday in March. I was in Miami. You couldn't tell me nothing, baby. It was so new. The corona was so new. My mom was like, y'all still going? We're like, yes. I got me a Gucci face mask, and we went and we had a ball. And I believe I had it back then. Throat were hurting.
What?
Ear were hurting.
Wait again.
Yeah, wait again a minute. I thought I had strep throat.
Wait.
I had an ugly cough. My sister and cousin said don't cough no more on this plane. I got the evil eye. I had to hold my cough in on the way home.
You say you think what?
That was back in March. So
I don't know now.
Let me tell you.
You
And
said
then we traveled and we met someone. We talked to Jacorian. We went out of town to Atlanta. Like I think I traveled the most during this pandemic that I ever.
But you know, I think on the flip side, I think it was good too, because you had a lot of people that started businesses.
Yeah.
For the first time, you had a lot of people that expanded, started new businesses. So I think there was some good too.
You're right. God, it's like my mom was like,
Right.
God want us to sit down and figure
Right.
out some things.
Right.
How can we
Then
make
they even
it?
wait a damn minute started during the pandemic.
Yes, and this was, and let me tell you something. This was a lifesaver. This was a lifesaver because this was my outlet. Because I'm telling you, from the time we got back, like in March, from the time I got back from my trip for my birthday, I literally was in the house. Look, I was in the house. So when this started in April, I was like,
saying for those 3 weeks,
right,
remaining in the 3 weeks remaining in March, she was in the
order
house.
my groceries. Let me tell you.
Oh, I was doing that
And
anyway.
it was the best. Walmart, when they don't got right, they don't got trifling. Yeah, better get a minute. Because they always say they don't have this, they don't have that. Then you go in there, masked up. They had the bread that you want. They be lying. But anyway,
You want to get everything.
this was an outlet for me. And it was like, my sister, well, I don't go nowhere but to your house. Like, we really wasn't going nowhere. I mean,
So, what are some positive things that jumped off for you in 2020, Ms. Go Getter?
Positive things that jumped off for me. I'm a host of Wait Again a Minute.
Okay.
One
Well,
of
you
the
sound like a
three.
sex phone
Oh
operator.
yeah, she was so animated voice. She went 1-800 call me. She went all the way down. Better get a minute.
That's why Miss Go Get Keep your voice.
So was that part of 2020? Or that
Yes.
was okay.
Well, I officially got licensed and everything
Launched, okay.
the end of last year.
Okay.
But I didn't officially launch until this year.
Okay.
So that was a new business that I actually launched and started 2020. And then Obsidian Homes is a new business that I just started 2020. Although I always, I already had rental properties that I rehabbed and rented out or whatever. But now I'm building new homes and selling those. That's a new
See, look
business.
at God. See?
So what?
Yeah, so if anyone needs a 4-bedroom, 3-4 bed house,
What city? Because I need
So you're
that.
only doing 4 bedrooms?
oh, I'm building wherever. But I will be starting building in Suffolk, probably in February, the end of January, beginning
Build a
of February.
4-bedroom,
Right now,
because
it's Corson.
My baby said she want her own room. Build a 4-bedroom, girl.
That's what all the houses I'm building. They're
Good.
4 bedrooms.
I think it's a popular number too now.
4
People
bedrooms.
don't want a 3-bedroom house. I think the 4-bedroom thing
Why
is
would,
what's
you
up.
why would you need a 4-bedroom when it's only one person?
My-
That makes
'cause-
sense. So that is not.
What you mean one
common.
person? My daughters, I have 3-bedroom now.
You have 2 grown girls.
That's okay. One is in college, and she has 3 more years.
So that makes her have full access to your house.
Yes.
Well, so you.
But you don't get a
They always
bedroom
gonna be
for the
home.
girl in college.
Yes, I did. Yeah.
Because
Wait
the
a damn
plan for her in
minute.
college is to be at college, and when she graduates, she move on.
She got that
Well,
room. I don't
Okay.
want the oldest one to go right
Well,
now.
boo boo, I'm not gonna be mad, baby. Patty 4-bedroom, baby. Coming to a neighborhood near you, boo.
So, Rob, what is something that 2020?
Something positive. Like I said, Wait Again a Minute, being up here was an outlet for me. That was positive. Y'all know I love to talk. That's a plus. That's positive. Like I said, this is the most I travel. I mean, I'm trifling. Is that trifling? I traveled through the pandemic. I was covered. I had hand sanitizer.
The planes were still going, right?
The planes, yeah. I had the little the hook for to open the doors, to push the elevator. Chevelle, look, Gans, did you clean it up? I said yes. I was lying, but I didn't know. I don't touch the doors. I had the little touchless. I had the little hook to open the doors. Like I used all the precautions to make sure I was safe. But I think this is the most I travel, so that's something positive. I went out networking with Wait Again Minute.
Yeah. So what are some of the viewers? What's their plans? What are they doing? Anything positive they have going on? But what are you doing for New Year's Eve?
Right now, I know my mama cooking, so I'm going to go over there with her. But I normally do it with my children. Like we always, well, they're older now.
So they
So
doing everything.
where I went last year was fun because it wasn't a pandemic and it was kid friendly, and it was a pajama New Year's. So me and Nadia went to my coworker house with our PJs on, and it was fun. But I normally do it with the kids. Like I said, they are older. I don't think they had no major plans, but I think they had their little group, their little set of friends that they're gonna be with. But most likely, probably with my mama at her house.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm just.
But we asked Gam and Paint their voice back there. They hear everybody. They behind the scene. Y'all had a New Year resolution?
Pint?
She got the tree.
I've never. Well, I have in the past. Made a couple New Year's resolutions, but I didn't meet them, so I don't.
I hate that. Right, me either.
I don't believe in the New Year's resolutions no more. I
just do it.
Yeah.
Like Nike, just do it. That's why I just do it.
Yeah, just do it because it's pointless to set them and then you don't fall through. Time management has always been one of my biggest resolutions.
And you fall through with it.
And I clearly.
Wait again a minute. What about you, Gam?
No, I don't have any New Year's resolution because I'm like Pint. Like whenever I have done it, like prayed about it, it just I never did it. It was like okay, yeah, and then the next day forgot all about it and then pick it back up.
So would you like this?
I think that's where the discipline come in at.
Yeah, I would say that, but I have become more disciplined since Wait Again Minute. I actually have grew up a lot since Wait Again Minute.
Right. So would you like to share a little snippet with us what we have coming forth for Wait Again Minute, or you just want to just wait on
the Lord?
Okay.
I know that's right.
No, actually, just being and thinking positive about a lot of situations and just waiting on God to do what He do.
Okay.
That's it. But other than that, I won't speak prematurely.
Right.
You know something else that I have learned. I think I've learned a lot this year though, but this year has me doing something that I would never have done. That's sitting in front of this camera talking on a live.
Okay. Right.
Yeah.
And why is that?
She says she's shy. She says she's shy.
I'm shy. Like I really am. Like I'd rather like sit in the background and watch, or even work in the background and just have everybody else. I think it's more so because it's like if I'm sitting in the background, I can say no, do this, no, sit like this, no, da da da. But in the front, it's like now I got to depend on somebody else to tell me to. No, like, you had Ida said, no, Shantae, sit up straight. No, let me see your lip gloss. Now pet it some. Oh, yeah, there you go. Now smack. Now do. And I'm like, yeah. So, but.
Up and down.
Right. So then, so now if I was in the back, so I think I'm getting better. I still get a little nervous, but.
You become a lot better.
Yeah, let me get my little 2 cents right quick on y'all as far as 2020. Like from where we came from, like from April the 15th. Yeah, April 15th. When I look back at that episode, y'all, I be scared.
It was a mess.
We was a hot ass mess.
I'm sitting there like this. I'm sitting there like this.
I don't think we even took it serious or
no. But that's how you know, like.
They joke that they said they think they're a TV show. Yeah, y'all fried us, okay.
Yeah, but
we took y'all constructional criticism.
Right, but you know what? I didn't take
it into existence for us because
exactly what I was going to say. Exactly what I was going to say. A lot of times, people see stuff that you don't see, and they speak it. Trying to be funny, but not knowing they speaking it to you.
Right.
So that's exactly what happened because I didn't expect anything either. But now look, and Rock, oof, like. You know what? I'm gonna be honest. Like everybody says, Rock is like their favorite because Rock is like
I'm a mess.
She's a mess, but that's who she always has been. The same person. But I think for far as Wait Again Minute, I think it's a good mesh because we have high, medium, and low. Mm-hmm. So it's like
night.
Right, because I need a pint. I need pint beside me, and I think I'm doing good without. I mean, she's been missing, but she's here, y'all. But I need her beside me. I do. I feed her for energy.
I think you've been doing pretty good without me right there beside you.
Right.
But like she said, high, medium, and low. Like we all had different personalities, and they all like
mesh.
Yeah, they go together.
It works.
Because
you're high, Pine's medium, and then I'm low.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so I'm medium.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because
I think you medium high.
I could agree.
You think you medium high?
I could agree.
I think you can be high, but
like,
most of you be kind of medium.
Just like the young lady just said that all of y'all had different personalities. And I think some people can relate to each one of you guys, on it. So at the end of the day, so 2021. No, matter of fact, what are one or two of the favorite episodes of Wait Again Minute for 2020 for you, Rock?
Let's see, one of the two. I would say number one. It's so many. Let me see. I think I like the one when we actually went out of town. I felt so famous, y'all. When we went out of town for Jacarion's grand opening for his wig shop. I felt like I told you, I felt like I was behind the scenes for BET Awards. We couldn't really hear everything, but for the being the presence of people that's been on TV, I really enjoyed that. I think I could adapt to the fast pace because it was fast.
Rock, we all on the floor kicking. They said Tyler Perry was there. We looking for Rock.
Nah, baby.
Oxygen.
I'm telling you something. I think I can fit in. I can do it. Girl, let me tell you something. He can be like, something is wrong with you. I need you, girl. And I'm going to say, wait a minute. I'm still with y'all. But I'm going over here with Tyler Perry and do this movie. And I'm going to come back and get y'all. But I'm telling you, I think I would fit in. I think the fast pace, I fit right in. Like, everybody different. Like, I liked it. The light was shining. I just wish they could hear us better. Wouldn't know what to expect next time. But that was one of my favorites. And I believed, I don't know.
Being that today make our 56th episode. So we've done 56 episodes.
Wait again, minute.
15.
Really?
Mm-hmm. 56.
It don't seem like it's been that many.
And I enjoyed the couples too. Yeah. That was a really, really good one. The setup was nice. I just wish that they could see. I just wish we had like a nice round table, the right equipment where we could all be up there. But the setup was dope. Like
for the marriage,
the couples, because we had people that was newlyweds, people that been together for years. It was. I like that one. Yeah, that one stuck out. Yeah, I think some of them we bought some of them out of their shell. Some of them was shy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that was.
I think that was nice. That kind of reminded me of like a game show that night.
Yeah,
it reminded me of a game show.
It was just like
it
was just a little different. Not playing the game, but like. You see the show, but you gotta take.
Y'all want to wait for that? Talking about a game show.
It did. It had like a game show vibe.
Different questions when they was asking how you meet. It was almost like some people was like, "Hey, we ain't meet like that." Oh yeah, we met at McDonald's. I think it was the excitement that they had to actually think back on how they actually met. That was fun.
But I think my two favorite shows. One was with Joan.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I got crazy.
I think two. I don't know. It's kind of like a tie because even though we had the domestic violence one, I think the end was what the end when Londa joined in. I think that's what did that show for me.
Why?
When she actually spoke
Yeah, when
up,
she
and
actually
spoke out what was
spoke up,
wrong with her.
yeah. I think that's the
Oh,
part
because she
of
was
that
so much
show.
boohooing. Oh yeah, she was crying. That was somebody laid out. In
Well, I ain't gonna say because Rock do a lot of boohooing. So,
I do. I do. I cry.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, like, I just think it just stood out. You know what I'm saying? It just stood out. So for as far as that show, that part of that show kind of like did it for me too. But my second favorite show, I forgot.
But you know what?
I was
Let
ready
me
to say
piggyback
something.
on what you just said about
I done
the
forgot.
domestic violence one. And that's the purpose of like Wait Again Minute. Like, everything isn't for everybody, but on an episode, you never know who's being fed whatever. Because we had no idea what Pint had experienced
Right.
had we not had that episode.
Right. I think the next one was with Talia.
Yeah.
With the mental health.
For somebody to come out and talk about those things.
Yeah.
And shout out to Talia, she got her certificate.
I was
So
for what?
I think I want to say nursing. No, phlebotomist.
Phlebotomist?
Yeah,
Yes,
Oh,
I
okay.
push up to Talia like that meant everything to me because she been through a lot.
It's a phlebotomist.
Right, she went
She's
through a
a
lot.
smart girl though.
She's very
smart.
smart.
Yeah,
So
she's
she went through something, but she's making it. She made it. Like she did something she probably couldn't imagine herself doing. And you got to have a good support system. Shout out to her mama Tracy. Like you have to have a support system, and for her to go through all that, she ain't just leave it there and beat herself up. Because you know people will use their past on why they're not making it or why they can't get a job.
Right.
They'll blame
bunch
on
of
what they went
excuses.
through. But shout out to her.
Yeah.
I want to bring Rhoda back, y'all, up here with the mics and stuff.
Rhoda was good. Oh, Rhoda was good.
I like
too.
that one too, but this setting is a more organized where we can.
But she's
hear.
been here since we've been here. But it was just her and Gam.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm talking like on the app.
Oh, with us.
I
Oh,
enjoy
yeah.
her, so she was funny, and for her to have that much clout with the people that call her, she felt like she won't famous. I feel like she famous. She's 757 this baby news reporter. She did most.
She's what, Rob?
She did. I said super famous. I meant
757.
757. No, I said 757 famous.
Oh.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
I ain't
Better
know
get a
what you
minute. Miss gonna try to mess me up. Oh my
No,
God.
I didn't know. I wasn't
But I
pretty
think
sure
she's
what you said.
seven famous when it comes to the reporting. Cause them people call for her.
They do.
Yeah, they do.
And when I say they love her, she can tell the show had no gas. Her cash app started booming and she'll show it to you. So she didn't realize how important she was until we showed her. So I like that episode.
Yeah, that
So,
was
Pint,
good.
what about
She
you?
didn't have no self-understanding of who she was.
My favorite episode was the transgender episode.
I like
Yes.
that one too. That was good too.
You know, that taught me a lot, like human. That we're all human, equal. You know, they don't get a lot of chances in that world.
Yeah, I like
People-
that one too. Point. That's a good one.
That was
Yeah, I
one
like
of
that one too.
Yeah.
my favorite.
Very interesting.
And also, when we went to Atlanta this last time, and we did the printing at the print with
Shay.
Shay. Yes.
Okay.
I felt
Yeah,
like
that was good.
That was a good one.
Shay still saying she wants to come on to be the fourth host.
That's the thing.
Okay.
When we do have people on, they be like,
Yeah.
Okay.
They had a couple people hit the inbox review.
Okay.
And although she didn't take, she came in and she just was like, we couldn't maneuver all the things that we wanted to really ask her because she's
She
a
took
talker.
it, she
So
was going.
yes, she took the floor. But yeah, those two were my favorite.
You have a favorite one? Game?
one of my favorite ones was Darren Henson.
Okay.
the actor.
Yes.
Oh, Darren was.
He was very
it's
confirmation.
It's like when he spoke, you know, he's very intelligent. Like his
That was a good
articulation
show all
is
the way
like
around.
he was good. It was a message in what he was saying.
Right.
You know, even though we had the bloopers. At
Yeah,
the
right.
beginning.
Darren. It was a terrible blooper. If y'all remember.
And that was funny, but it just showed me how what's to come of things, you know, that can actually happen. But with Darren, I just felt in my heart like this guy was sent for that day. And what he said still resonates within me, like, and I still, talk to him, and it's like, he's like an average.
And she still watches.
Yeah, and he watches
What's that
Every
thing. And
Yes.
I'm like, why is this dude still watching us? Like, what? But
and remember he got his network and stuff.
Right. Yeah.
But it's nobody but God. But yeah, that was one of my favorite episodes because it was definitely a message behind what he spoke. I think he poured into us,
Right.
as a whole. And Stephanie.
Yes.
Oh, Stephanie was good too.
Yeah.
I think it's just so many.
Right.
Like I really think.
Someone was
it's
like,
so
how y'all
many.
get those people? I was like, damn. You know what I mean? She the number one. How the
Yeah,
song
you
go?
really can't pick this too. It's like
It's like so
Like
many.
so many.
top 5.
Like Neffy was a good one. I mean, I commend her for just getting in the car interviewing.
Who?
Neffy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Cafeteria. Like, then somebody was like, how y'all get those people? I said, wait a damn
Then
minute.
some of
Damn
them
minute.
No, God did that.
Yes.
God did that. And when I tell you, I tell people, look, don't believe what somebody says. Well, that's my theory. You can choose to do what you want. I go off a person's actions, and it's nobody but God, because it's like when you ask him for something or you lay stuff before him, and he just like continuously blowing my mind with things that he's doing, and what's blowing my mind is things that I know that he's gonna do. It's like it's nobody but him. At the end of the day, I just do what he allows me to do. That's it.
Right.
But if it wasn't for you guys and him having a hand in this, it wouldn't be. Because, it just wouldn't be. But 2021, and the New Year's parties, or Rob, you say you're going to your mama house, but when I said you're having a little get together, that's what I'm saying. How you gonna start the new year?
Because it's kid friendly at
with
the mama house.
with somebody else.
You said how I'm gonna do what now?
Back in the day, they used to say how you start off the year is how you gonna
end it.
end the year. So you starting off the year at your mama house.
Yeah, my family. What? It's kid friendly there.
That's how she's gonna. So that's basically how she's saying she's gonna end it. Either way,
Yeah.
she just won't be with her way to
Okay,
get
well
minute.
let me let you guys know right now. Wait again, man is looking for another member.
It won't come on, baby, but you won't be a sheet of right, but come strong, cause I'm something else. But I'm saying you gotta respect that,
Last year, what were y'all doing when New Year's came in? I was in church.
Yes, I'm saying I actually went to my coworker house party, pajama party.
Okay, yeah, you
Me and the
did
baby,
say- okay,
we wore
pajama
pajamas
party.
and everybody
think
had
I
their
was
babies.
asleep.
It was fun.
What were you doing? Sleep?
I think I was asleep.
I don't think so. Let's go get it.
So what you think the
Yeah,
church is
I
gonna
think
do?
I
I know they're gonna be outside honking the horn now.
Yeah, some of
They have a church.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they are.
Lord, so you won't know if they
They are having
fireworks, horns, or gunshots.
That part.
No, I think you distinguish.
Wait a
All that
damn
noise,
minute.
I can
Jumping
hear when
and
a
all.
whole bunch going out of town. All that noise, you wouldn't know, Jeff.
So how y'all feel about the people that's complaining about them just sending back? How much is it for the stimulus? I heard about the stimulus check. coming out.
$600 or something?
Lord, that's another whole.
Oh.
So we're not going to 2020. We're talking about these $600.
Well, I'm gonna talk about it.
So let's end
about
this $600 today.
Yeah, they're a little
Well,
mad about it. If
we're
you
gonna
don't
talk
have
about
a child,
it.
you're not getting $600 or something like that.
Say it again, Pine.
No.
If you don't have a child, you're not getting the $6. Or you
That's the
are
thing with
getting
the kids.
$6.
You getting six.
Dependent.
Everyone getting 600. But if you whatever you claim as a dependent, like as far as kids, you get what like an additional 600.
right?
Right.
Oh, so everyone is getting $600.
Right.
Somebody
Yeah,
is just
everyone's
getting an
getting-
extra. See,
everyone-
I don't know the whole. I don't even try to.
I mean,
I'm
I
the one
guess
It's supposed to be something like everybody's getting the 600. That's the standard. But whatever your
Dependents.
dependents
Right.
are, what you file, you get that extra.
like mine, I'll be getting $1,200.
I'm still.
That's what I
looking for
received in the
first.
past, and that thing is the same. Your dependent 6, me 6.
But I don't think that's the issue. I think what the issue that people is having is
That
because
illegal
I actually joined
issue.
in the fun
They
today.
did
Like,
something illegal from the
if you
beginning, and
carry
then they
my
want something.
child, then I'm entitled to either one that's $600 or some type of.
So why they can't come to an agreement?
$600. One, if you don't ask me, then okay, all right, we're gonna split it down the middle.
But I know
Right.
But I feel like
some
if
people
I already paid you once,
it hit their account.
whatever it was, this is not a sliding scale.
But the thing is, it's a pandemic, and the money's to help out with bills and everything else. So you went and split it
Hold
with
up.
the
I just
parent.
said, if you ask me, H, no.
You really wouldn't?
No, I wouldn't, because I've already paid you for taking your child.
Maybe your agreement should be, hey, you carry my child. It don't matter. It don't matter. That's why you should always have the contract. But see, you can't have a contract and be complaining about something that's illegal.
You shouldn't be doing it.
So you shouldn't be doing it. So that's where it falls. So therefore, you did it illegal. You shouldn't have been selling off your kids, because that's basically what you did. You sold your kids.
Excuse me, Miss Go-Getter.
Yeah, no, Pint.
And then
That's basically what you
call
did.
the IRS.
So you can't call the IRS because you did wrong.
No,
too. You both.
let's
you both
get
in trouble.
Rock. We can't call the IRS. Now you call the IRS on me because I wouldn't give you some of the money. Mm-hmm. So how would you call? What would you call the IRS and say?
First of all, it's stupid. I'm not gonna call
because you both getting in trouble.
Hypothetically,
it's kind of hard to have a.
I will call and say that I allowed someone to take my child.
So you setting yourself up for the federal?
I allowed someone to take my child because they
gonna be in the day room in penitentiary.
They helped take care of my child this year, but I couldn't file. So being that this is just my situation.
Now you got them digging into your work history to see if you actually work or why you didn't file. So now you're bringing up a whole lot of other stuff. So now they're going to dig because every employer has to report W-2 for Social Security, federal and state taxes on each employee. So if you didn't file, trust and believe they're going to know you worked. So if you didn't file, then you got a whole.
But what about the ones that don't work, can't work because disability, or just don't work?
But even if you get in disability, you still supposed to file. So if you get in,
so what the ones that just don't work, they just can't file. They just work. They don't work.
No, they don't.
But again, they just don't work.
Right? If you just don't work, then you don't file. But
that's right. That's why they got
for letting someone who didn't take care of your.
Let me tell y'all something.
Just be generous enough to give.
But they don't have to because that's something
generous enough to give me 3.
No, they don't have to give you anything.
If you don't give me 3, I have a problem with that, and you would never take my child again.
And that's fine, but guess what? That still don't take away the fact that they still got because they get somebody else's child.
I think that's mean. I think that's mean as hell. That's just my opinion. To take somebody's child. And don't give them anything just because, you should let me. Because it could be vice versa. You gotta be careful of stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Call me silly, too nice, or what. I might not give them the whole 6, but we're gonna break bread together. Look here, sir. You ain't work. So I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna give you 3.
It's not whether or not you be generous enough to do it. Generosity means you're not asking me for it. I'm being generous and giving it to you. But there is a different thing when you feel entitled. And said, "Oh no, give me that money, boo." Mm-hmm. You getting?
We gonna work together. We gonna work together on that.
I think some people was having the problem. It's not the fact of being generous. It's the fact of now you being demanding and say, "Oh well, you wouldn't be getting it." No, you might not be getting that extra $600, but at the end of the day, for you to say you're gonna call the IRS. That's completely idiotic to me because first of all, you both getting in trouble. You both getting in trouble. You setting up a case for you.
And I'm gonna get in trouble again because I'm gonna fight somebody. I'm gonna whoop somebody's ass. If they take my damn kids and you think that you're not gonna give me nothing, like.
But look, Rock. So you go out there to fight them. They might end up whipping your ass.
And you still ain't getting the money. I'm gonna beat this shit out of them.
And you still ain't gonna be mad.
I'm gonna be that mad. I'm gonna beat this.
Now you going to jail for assault and battery.
Oh well.
Then you going to jail for assault and battery. Still ain't gonna have the money to bond yourself out.
I'm gonna beat somebody's ass.
See how money.
The roots are all evil. But let me tell you something.
Is what you
do. You just gotta be careful. That's why you just gotta be careful. Know who you dealing with.
Yeah.
Know who you dealing with because it was a time when I forgot how it went, but my mama took my child. It was when I only had one child. Mm-hmm. My mama ain't gonna fuck me. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta know who you're dealing with. Y'all dealing with your next door neighbor in the hood, you gonna get hood shit.
Oh, you
wait a damn minute. Like
y'all deal with family.
That's what I'm saying.
And that's the difference, right?
Know who you dealing with.
Right.
But all these friends and the next door neighbor and all that stuff, you get what you get.
Oh, I know somebody that needs to carry
but baby,
and then another thing is like, okay, they don't want to deal with you because they know you're not gonna give them X amount of dollars. They go over here to her who they don't know, don't like. And it's that hood shit, and they say, "Oh, she gonna give me $1,000 for the child," whereas I probably would have gave you $8. So it's like you
So
sell
now
them to
you-
the highest
you
bidder. At the
gotta
end of the
sell to the highest
day,
bidder.
I understand what you're saying, Rock.
Just a lesson learned, y'all.
It is.
Yeah, it is a lesson.
Get up and go to work and take your own child or deal with your immediate family that you know that you can
I just
trust.
don't do it at all, though.
I mean, I'm saying don't do it at all or deal with.
Because this is my whole thing. Now, suppose you let somebody take your kid, right? And then that person end up getting audited, and then they got a bill, and they take that money back, but that person paid you. Now, are you going to be generous enough to give them back that money since they're audited? They got to pay this bill? Where the generosity at? We all quiet now.
Hello. Of course, they was get audited because I know somebody that got audited before, and they filed their taxes, and you know they got they didn't get taxes for a couple of years, but it was siblings, so they probably worked it out amongst themselves. But the type of person I am, if they was to get audited off of my negligence with me taking my child, and yes, I would.
Because I know some people that took somebody's kid, they took but that ain't right. So you can't say on one hand if you get some extra.
We can't speak on that. We speaking on this shit here with this $600 with all these dependents. Because some people got 6 kids, 7
but you
kids.
got to be like, it's the same thing.
It's
the same thing. It's past the tax season.
But
Just like when they come do an audit, it's past the tax season.
Nobody posted nothing about being audited, and nobody posted
what
about
I'm saying is, so you can't say on one hand if you get something like some money, you give me some. But if you get something like a bill, you lose my number. You can't do that.
Well, you're right. I mean, I don't see
that.
So you can't say on one hand.
It's fair to say
it's
that.
fair.
You know,
give me some. That goes to what everybody saying. Give me.
And I'm gonna say this, and we can go to the next topic.
Right.
It's no way Sugar Rock would sleep at night. No, I took somebody's children, and they ain't gonna give them nothing off the $600.
And knowing that they got the bill to pay, you ain't gonna give them some money towards that bill. I know that's right. So next topic. Thank you, Sheila, for sharing that with us.
Somebody their money. I would give them that damn money. Cause what goes around comes around.
And that's the same way. If they get a bill from current your kid, then they be like, oh no, this kid was current on such and such taxes last year.
I ain't gonna pay the whole damn thing, but we can come up with something. Especially if it depends on who you dealing with.
Right. Because they know the possibilities of asking you to take your child on their taxes of them. You know, just so happens to get
everything is a possibility. Then you should know a possibility that they could be a possibility, but they might say we underpaid you and we're gonna send you more money. Everything has a possibility, boo. Yeah. Okay, next topic.
So
Thank y'all for the conversation. Next. So anyway, going into 2021, I am excited.
Animated again. Wait a minute. Go ahead. Go ahead, Miss Gojo.
Please get it out.
Because she's showing off today.
Yes. Animated on us.
Yes.
I'm telling you, because when it comes to them dollars and they making sense, she ain't trying to hear it.
I ain't trying to hear it. If them dollars don't make sense, I'm telling y'all now, I'm not trying to hear none of that.
I mean, it
got to make
so
sense.
They must be making a lot of sense for you because you seem very, very bubbly going
it
into
only
2021.
makes sense if you're gonna say it's fair you going all the way down. You can't stop here and stuff still going on. It got to go all the way down. That's the only way it's gonna make sense to me. You can't say
2021
karma and all that stuff because you don't get. That's the problem with everybody. Everybody want to get, but nobody want to help or give. It's like you can't ask for stuff all the time, but you're not giving nobody else nothing back in return. In order for you to get, sometimes you got to give.
No, we said split it. Everybody get.
Whatever.
Everybody getting the giving.
But your tone got a little quiet though.
Come on,
you had a brain fart when you came to paying back.
Come on, Shantae.
No, you got to get and give.
Right. It's definitely a two-way street. That's just pushing.
But I'm expecting 2021 to be great for us. Let's wait again a minute, and for me. Just me.
What about me?
I'm saying let's wait again a minute, and I'm just saying.
You said and me.
What I'm talking about what I got going on.
Yeah, she ready to use that hard hat a little bit more.
I'm gonna be using my hard hat, baby.
Yes. Okay. Hello, somebody.
Yes.
Well, you should have got one with a little strap on it around the chin.
It do have a strap.
Yeah, always in there. It was stuck inside the hat. Did you pull it down and adjust it under there?
Mm-hmm. It has a little strap, so I can be using.
2021, like they got up there, they saying, when y'all open up, they said 2020 has came and she has did her dirt, but she's not legal yet. She's not 21. So once she turned 21,
she gonna be what? What you say? She gonna be what?
Wide open, turned up.
So is it turned up in a good way or bad way? What we hoping for?
I hope she be turned up in a good
We
way.
hoping that, yeah.
Well, I know she'll be trying to make it way for me. It's no other way.
It's okay.
It's no other way for
But
me.
see,
Yeah, because I think she.
I thought people prepared for this to be long term. Like, look at the Chick-fil-A's, how they redone their whole
Right, during the
restaurant.
pandemic, they did the
But
whole
Chick-fil-A
thing.
was already.
But you see how Chick-fil-A was still
That's it.
booming during the pandemic. They was
Baby.
wrapped around the building.
But they redone
Even
their
more.
buildings to accommodate them.
Wrap.
Yes. I mean,
Car wrap they was at it.
I think the way that the world is now. I think that it's just the new world. You know, a lot of stuff that we doing now are going to be our new norm. But at the end of the day, it's just showing you that you actually can roll with it, no matter what it is.
Yeah.
No matter how strong the force is, you can roll with it.
I think we can roll with most stuff, but I think this virtual school thing for the kids, I don't think most people can roll with that because these kids are having a lot of hard time, and so are the parents, and so are the teachers. Now, if the teachers having a hard time, then we got a problem.
amen to that.
We have a problem.
Amen
That's
to
not
that.
going to work.
It
has to be another way. We have to come up with another way. Maybe someone can come up with an idea or something that can help get the kids back in school for the teachers. That might be something that somebody,
this
color
school thing is another whole ballgame because it's like it's no activities. So I was talking about the school with my daughter the other night, and being that she graduated 2020, my baby said, "I'm glad I graduated the way I graduated, and that I was able to dance in the band that one last time and cheer, making homecoming."
And what about
because
the ones that was trying out and all that stuff?
that's
coming up
terrible.
with that
Like,
stuff, now
like
can't
now
even do it.
they ain't doing no extracurricular activities. They don't suspend it. They don't stop all their games.
Really?
The band. What for a little while, because at first they was doing some basketball games. I'm talking about you don't see no cheerleaders and the band, no practice, nothing is going on like that.
And that's kind of sad.
I know that's gonna really, because somebody looked at that homecoming court last year and
like,
said,
I'ma
"I
be
want to
up
do
there."
that," because that's what my daughter did. Mm-hmm. You know, our stuff played. You know, that stuff is sad.
It is. It is.
But it could have been. But at the end of the day, you gotta look at it the other way though. It could have been another way. So at the end of the day, it's like, okay, dang, we
waited all this
eat
time.
or we're not gonna eat. So with that being said, 2020 had did its thing. But to me, it's not a lot of times what's been done to you. It's how you respond to what's been done to you.
How you respond to it, right? But okay, so how did you guys feel like when they first said, "Okay, we're gonna have a lockdown"? You know, everything was shut down. Everybody had been in the house.
I was just like,
I was calling everybody.
Like, did you get nervous? Did you think, Lord, the world coming to an end? Oh my God, we ain't gonna be able to come out of the house no more.
I remember going to work and I was like, what the world we got going on? You know, they had the tent right there. They checked my temperature and I immediately went into panic mode. And then I got sick. Not physically, but mentally. Sheeta Rock was sick. I was sick, and they checked my temperature that one day at that tent, and I took some time off because it was overwhelming for me. Like, I had very bad nerves. I had to take a stress. I had to get myself together. I was sick, not physically, but mentally sick because I didn't understand it, but it was overwhelming for me, and I took some time off. I'm sick, so it was scary for me. It was.
I think for me it was a little scary too because I was like, what in the world? I think I started just thinking of like
I thought it was around
back
food
in the day when
and
I was a
everything.
kid, my uncle used to always take us to see all the Terminator movies. And I don't know if anyone
I was telling Cherry, don't eat yet. Save them chips. Like I thought I thought the grocery stores were
right.
closed.
That's what I'm saying. Like I thought it was gonna be like that. Everything closed. You know, you in the house. It's gonna be like just you look outside. It's just like dead. Nothing's out there. It's like just
because people were telling lies. The store's closed in 2 weeks. The grocery store closed in 2 weeks. So
but you know what?
I was going to the store every day.
I'm confused about the toilet
That
tissue.
actually wasn't a lie because I know I talked to a lady that followed the podcast.
Okay.
She's in Philadelphia, somewhere like that. And they have their stores are closed. They have certain days where the store is open or whatever, a certain amount of hours. And it's like an appointment type thing. And because of the pandemic.
Right, like I ain't pay no bills. I just bought groceries and I didn't pay no bills. Girl, I just
You going down?
I mean, at that time I'm thinking the stores are closing and my kids like to eat. I said, Mom, you have to freeze this gallon of milk because I have to freeze. My baby love milk. Like I really got sick. Mentally.
Well, yeah, I did too.
The toilet paper was gone, but plenty damn soap. I didn't get that part.
Explain that.
Plenty damn soap.
Explain that part with the toilet paper.
But want no damn toilet paper. And I'm just trying to understand what is going
Ain't
on.
no way.
No soap was missing, but toilet paper was gone.
Right, so everybody was wiping their tail, but wasn't nobody washing it.
Wait, yeah. So I just was like, what's going on?
No, Rob, I'm in the store. The lady turned back. I'm feeling her tissue. I heard.
And they were being selfish. Nobody was looking up at each other. Like one lady got mad because she had to put some up back. They gave you a limit to buy.
Right.
And I was like, well, why they got all this soap? And I'm telling y'all, I'm up here laughing now, but I was scared.
You were crying.
I was literally scared. I was confused, and I was like, I ain't say nothing. I was on mute the whole damn day because I knew without a shadow of a doubt. I was like, you're gonna back to work the next day, and I meant that. And I'm telling you, I was sick mentally. And people in there, it's a few supervisors, they know something wrong with me, and they did not feel the type of way. They called and made sure I was okay because they know something wrong with me. Let me tell you something. I was not ready, but it taught me to get ready because this might just be how it's gonna be.
Yeah, but I just I was a little nervous about it because, like I said, this can't be real. It just didn't seem real. So I just kept saying, this can't be real. This can't be real.
I think one of the things where one of the young ladies was saying in the comments about the price gouging, how the price like for a loaf of bread was $3.
Yeah, but doing too much.
Yeah, that was kind of like being that everything was scarce.
Like $6-7 for bleach. Like they just took everything up.
Took everything.
And that's why I ain't paying no bills.
It almost reminds me on how they did the PlayStation 5.
Right, and then when they said they announced they wasn't gonna turn our lights and water off, I said, all right, more groceries. More groceries. Then I found the spot. My mama said, Rashid, they found the spot where they was setting the toilet tissue in the big box with 30 rows.
Right.
And she said, now, my mama had a master game plan. She was like, now you and Nene, and we can go together. We can go half and half. We can make this big box. But as soon as you wrap it 3-4 times, the row was gone.
It was
I thought my daddy was eating it. I said, I just put 2 rows in that hallway bathroom. That's it. It's my daddy eating. He packing it somewhere. And the sad part is, I use Scott. I don't know nobody else use.
I use Scott too.
But let me tell you something. I was monitoring my toilet paper. I was losing my mind. I said, now I know I'm gonna see this John eating this toilet paper because it wasn't making no sense. Like I just didn't know what was going. There wasn't much on that road.
So what kind of toilet paper was that?
It was close to Scott, but it was kind of a warehouse would buy for like their business. Brand. Yeah, but
that stuff cut different too.
Let me tell you something. It was better than nothing. But let me tell you, I mean, it was so bad. I couldn't find toilet paper. My sister come on and like, girl, bring me some toilet paper. Don't forget because we didn't get down. Like, I mean, I could not find it, and it was nerve wracking. Mm-hmm. I mean, you go to the store, and I was going every other day, like, and it was no toilet paper. No. The shelf was empty. It's like, what's going on? So yeah, I mean,
it was kind of scary for all that.
It was because even like with the toilet paper situation, I was in a grocery store, and me and the store manager, and I said, no, I'm gonna call your boss because there ain't no way, like, you telling me that you just put it out. You just put it out, but it's gone. You have to have something in the back, and then back then,
and they would keep it for themselves.
You got to think about though. A lot of the employees were getting the stuff themselves.
Right?
Why would they sit it out for everybody else? And they
then we couldn't find no Lysol.
But no one answered the question for me yet, though. What was the deal with the toilet tissue? Why was everybody?
They said because people had diarrhea, and it was something about when they got sick. That was one of the symptoms. That's just what I got. People were saying that and that it makes you real sick and diarrhea.
So everybody was going to get it, thinking that they was going to get diarrhea, so they wouldn't have to take it.
I was just buying it because everybody.
But nobody was going to wash their ass.
Right, and I was trying to figure out why all this soap was up there.
Right, so nobody was going to wash their ass after all the diarrhea. Okay.
I don't know. I don't get it.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I was like, well, as long as I have soap, okay, I can always just go in the shower and wash my hands. It's fine.
So now the shelves are back stocked.
Fine.
Yeah.
So
I bought some toilet paper yesterday.
Are y'all still like on a rampage? Like y'all make sure y'all keep it in y'all house.
Let me say, my mama is. Let me tell you something. She's a hoarder for Scott paper towel and toilet tissue. I mean, she has it. I'm talking about, girl. She probably go 8-9 months.
Oh,
she got it packed away. She got. I mean, she has a lot. And then you know, she made an announcement. Stop coming here, picking up groceries. Like stop coming to her house, going to the store. But I mean, let me tell you, she has plenty because she kept saying when she was banning all her stuff, she kept saying because another wave coming, and when it get cold and December, so she was prepared, and and she brought some attention. How back in the day, your grandparents, great grandparents, I can remember they would crop and they would have their vegetables and stuff, and they put it in the freezer bag, and they would put the date in. They would freeze it. Like they was preparing themselves for the hard, cold winter. They prepared themselves the whole summer. Yeah. And that's what my mom was doing. She was getting all her stuff together. Tissue though. But her food, her deep freezer was right. I mean, she had all her meat stuff, and she would buy it in bulk, and she would break it down in the big Ziploc bread. People don't. She said, y'all folks don't do that no more. And she ain't like.
But your mama is the reason why they started putting a limit on the meats too, because they were saying when you went in the grocery store, you could only get one of this and one of that, but so now I know it was your mom.
Now let me tell you something. Wait a damn minute. Cause ain't nobody come from Burnett, baby. No, she did her stuff from mice, and yeah, she got there bright in there. Mom was in the last 5:30, 6 o'clock before that store opened at 7, and she. Her and my aunt and them, they be out there and they prepare. She was trying to teach me, but I knew it without shadow of a doubt.
Without shadow of a doubt, your
my mama
one of the reasons why.
No, don't come for her unless she said.
My mama always did that anyway.
Like a shortage on everybody bringing like the trucks and stuff, bringing different fresh foods and meats and keeping it stacked up on the shelves.
Well, I don't need
what would y'all
have
do if y'all had to turn into farm life? Kill the animals yourself?
I wouldn't be eating meat.
Either, then.
I wouldn't eat meat.
I'd be grown. My mama don't have to work with
vegetables.
My mama have to do a garden.
She gonna see her mama out there in the field.
No, my mama have to show me. No, my mama.
Maybe I'll do the vegetables, but not meat.
My mama have to show me how to do the garden because she know.
Ain't no way you can be out there.
And that's the only way to survive. I will get that hole and dig in that dirt and plant them seeds for the watermelons and cantaloupes.
No, what about the chickens? We got to run.
No, I won't eat no damn meat because I don't know how to do that. I don't think none of us do. We can be messed up.
No, I don't want to be taught how to wring a chicken neck.
Yeah, me either.
I don't want to do that.
I don't want to eat it after you did it.
You said Nadia like milk. What about milk on the cow?
Oh, but I've been weaning her off. Let me tell you something. I'm weaning her off. She doesn't drink it as much. She drink.
She probably really gonna want it then, though, Rob.
She definitely. No, they said that's nasty. They said it's milk pus and all that stuff. And I'm not even gonna think like that.
You ain't be doing good.
No, I'm not. But let me tell you something. My brother-in-law fished. Teach me how to fish.
But you saw how the fish were just washing up on the sea too.
Oh, see, yeah.
So you gonna be.
No, my mom will show how to work that hoe and that damn dirt and plant them seeds.
No, but you really like to eat raw.
I do, and I get happy, not hungry.
I don't think you would be doing good with no meat.
I'm not probably die.
But see, I
I probably die. I probably die, y'all.
Oh yeah, if she can't eat, well, she gone. Yeah. Well, Rock was a good old girl.
I'm die, y'all already know it.
But 2021, I think we're all just kind of a little nervous about what's going to happen. But I'm not actually nervous,
I'm not
honestly.
either.
But I think with what has happened, we kind of subconsciously nervous about what's going to happen in 2021.
So you might take the vaccine?
No, not doing that either.
I thought about it, and I think I will take it. I just want to be one of the first ones to take it. Eventually, yeah, I think I will take it. I joke about it.
So why you say you would take that, but do you take the flu shot?
Yeah. Some people don't like taking the flu shot. I have to take it with my job.
I never took the flu shot.
And that's the thing, you hear a lot of people say, I don't do flu shot. I don't take flu shot, but my job is kind of like mandatory. I have to. But I don't know about this one. I started doing it for that money, girl.
So what if it become mandatory that you take?
I'm leaving the country.
They have to give me time.
Yeah, I will leave the country.
I took another stress leave. I'm sick mentally.
Yeah.
They come to me within 21 talking about taking the vaccine. It's mandatory. I might get ill.
I was listening at this video this morning from this nurse practitioner in Michigan. She's a nurse practitioner in Michigan. She was on a live on her page, and I was listening to it this morning actually. And I don't know. She was saying she don't think we should take it, especially if you're African American or Hispanic or whatever. She was saying no. She was like, you doing yourself more harm than good. She said, because technically, yes, people have died from the virus. She said, but what they're not telling you is that it's really only like maybe like 1%. She said, which it sounds she said the numbers ain't all real on what they're showing. So she was basically saying that really it's not new. She said COVID is not new. She said it's an old disease, with illness. She said, but the vaccine, Vaccine? Or, no, not Vaseline, but
vaccine.
Y'all know vaccine, whatever. She was saying basically what the strain that it has, it pretty much have you at the end of the day, it attacks your immune system, attacks your body.
I think
So she was like, the immune system give you a immune disease, basically like lupus, MS, rheumatoid arthritis, all of those type of disease. She said, so a disease that will heal your body will automatically, fight it, and it will heal in basically 2 weeks. Now you're going to take get a vaccination shot that's going to pretty much run your whole life and could possibly give you a disease that you'll be fighting for the rest of your life.
I just feel like this. Look, I mean, to each his own. Everybody gonna do what they need to do for them personally and whomever. But I'm just gonna wait a while until they get the kinks out of, just like anything else. And then I'm gonna take it because I feel like, look, that's just like walking around here scared, walking around with your hands in your pocket. No, I'm gonna take it, and then if it's meant to be, whatever it is meant to be, it'll be. But I
isn't that the same way that if you don't take it, was meant to be, it will be?
Correct. You made it this far.
That may be, but I'm just telling me personally, you can't sway me no other way.
Right, but I'm just saying based on what you just said, you said it was meant to be.
In the hospital.
But we might be seeing you in the hospital because you took it. Or we might be.
Oh, you might be switching and stuff, and you might be like this.
Right.
You might
think she's doing thrills. She's like, dum.
And you might be having a twitch to you.
And as long as I can twitch it here on Thursdays and Wednesdays, I'm good.
You might not be. You'll be over here twitching. They can't say nothing. Until your vocals on.
I pray though.
She pray. Up the side the whole time, but she can't say nothing. So then she really got it.
I pray.
She get it right on the side.
They get up.
Be like this.
I hope it works. I hope the vaccine works. I'm serious.
Everything already written for me, and that is not in the plan. I ain't seen the plan, but I know God knows that's not in the plan.
Yeah, right.
Even if it is, I twitch right on in here and we do what we do.
Yeah, and it's not in the plan for me to.
But 2021, we're thinking positive. We're moving positive. What's your thing you normally say, Rock, about thinking, speaking?
You have to first is a
what
thought.
You get from there?
Think positive, speak positive, and believe that it's gonna happen and manifest.
Right.
And I'm telling you, I'm very, very, very strong on that.
And I'm thinking positive, and I believe that
and
2021 is going to be great.
My daughter told me just last night. She said, "Mom, my friends called me a little pastor because of you." I said, "Why?" She said, "Because they be saying some dumb stuff out their mouth, and I always say power of the tongue. I kill that with my kids. Power of the tongue. I made a joke with that shit, so it works. I got my kids on the same path as me. You got to think positive, speak positive, and believe. And your thoughts are positive. And believe whatever good thoughts, and it's going to manifest. And I'm going to stick with that today I die.
And with that being said, you actually you dropped some gems right there. With that being said, that's what we're going to do for 2021. We're going to speak it, think it. Well, think it, speak it.
Right.
Believe it.
And believe it.
Mm-hmm. And that's just what it is. So wait again a minute. We wrapping it up. About to cry.
I'll see y'all next year.
But you know another thing I was about to say. 2020 has been a bitch.
Yeah.
Right. But think about it. 2020 went by pretty fast though.
It did.
2020 went by
My birthday
real
could come
fast.
again. That was like Pisces. And
And you know what they say about things that go by fast?
What?
You were having a good time.
Yeah, I can't say I was having a bad
That's
time.
what I'm telling you,
I
like-
was depressed at
So
some
you were having a
parts,
good
but
time.
I can't say it no more. This the most. This the most I
I
travel.
don't think I had a bad time. It's just some moments. I think I have had bad moments but I think those bad moments was based on my own, maybe mental, where I was feeling a little down because it was more of a anxiety of not knowing.
So 2021, wrap it up, Pint, for you. What's 2021 then?
Well, 2021 for me is positive thinking, getting my thoughts in some type of order because I don't think right all the time. So again,
Thank you, Lord. Thank you,
positive thinking.
You can do it,
Getting
Pine.
my mind right. Hopefully, getting these kids back in school because this ain't it. Also, you know, bigger things for Pint's Teak, bigger things for Wait Again a Minute. Hoping that the church is really fully open back up because I need him in my life, but I'd rather be, you know.
Did you get the message today?
Yes, I did. I most certainly did.
Lord,
I
thank
needed it. I enjoyed the word today at Rest in Peace, Derek D. Boone. But yeah, I mean, all I can do is just see how 2021 gonna go. Hopefully, in favor to all of us.
What about you, Miss Go Getter?
Oh, I thought I said mine.
It's just a wrap up.
Oh, okay. Well, I believe 2021 is going to be great. And I'm expecting great things. I'm really expecting great things. 2020 wasn't, too bad. It was more scary, but it was bad for a lot of other people, and it was bad for people that I know and people that I didn't know. So it kind of like affected me that way. But I think 2021 is going to be great for everyone. It's going to be great for Wait Again a Minute. It's going to be great for Blase Boutique. It's going to be great for Obsidian Home. Again, I'm building those 4 bedrooms for you guys. And don't forget, Blase Boutique, www.blahzayatl.com. Check me out. And Wait Again a Minute.
What about you? Like she about to cry.
I'm just taking it all in. And I think it's gonna be a good year for me personally with my mindset. I learned a lot through 2020. Patience. I gotta do some look at myself a little bit more. Sometimes I'm good at giving advice, but I don't take my own advice all the time. Sometimes I gotta reiterate what I just told my coworker or somebody else. So I'm gonna learn to take my own positive advice. I think 2021 gonna be a good year for Wait Again a Minute with me, and with myself personally. I'm gonna lose some weight. I don't care about y'all thoughts about seeing my story. He should go again. I don't care if y'all get mad. I'm gonna post because I'm encouraging someone that needs it. And y'all better not say I'm on a pill or on drugs or something crazy, because I'm gonna do this. So 2021 is all positive vibes, good energy. I'm gonna put out good energy to make sure I get good energy back.
Yeah. And another thing,
take vitamins, y'all. Take vitamins too.
Oh yeah, the lady said that too. The nurse practitioner said most African Americans are vitamin D deficient. So the way for us to build our immune is to take vitamin D.
Take vitamin D
and
every
then
morning.
she also gave a medicine for us to take, and she said take it with vitamin C. She said, and you wouldn't have no problems. She said, and then there's, I think she said that also cures.
Because it says it starts with the
right. She said it builds your vitamin C. But another thing
starts with us eating healthy.
Yeah, but another thing I would say, peace. Y'all, there's a difference between happiness and peace.
Mm-hmm.
I want peace. So, well, that would be it. This is the Led Show for 2020.
It's been real.
We'll see you guys in
Thanks for the
2021.
support, y'all. Thanks for the support.
Oh, really, thank you for the support. We have received a lot of support, a lot of positive feedback. And we'll catch you guys next year. You guys be safe, stay prayed up, and see you next year.
Until then.
Good night.
Wait a minute.